to a guy that I know should be scoring a 1, and he'll give himself a 9.
Yeah.
I'm here. Okay, so it's really just a personal. You don't even have to answer that question if you don't want to, because I don't want to put anybody in the spot here. But if you want to give yourself a score, where would you score yourself?
But no, it's pretty tough because I think with certain employees that I have more time with them, so I think I can do better with them.
Yeah, I think that's another factor.
Very interesting.
That's a very, that is.
So, sorry, Fernando's saying, with some people, maybe I'm a 4. With a few of them, maybe I'm a 2. But with some of them, maybe I'm a 7 or an 8 or a 9.
Right. Yep.
And we're not the same kind of coach all the time on all circumstances.
And things change every day, so you know this scale can change day to day depending on.
So you're talking averages.
Averages, yeah. Like if you were looking at those skill sets that we did those other slides, you know, you just kind of think about where you're playing. Where would you play in, Janelle?
I would hope I'm somewhere around the 8 mark because I feel like I coach people every day as far as, you know, the platform and training
Right.
that I'm at.
Yeah,
So.
that's part of coaching. Got to coach your kids, right? Dawn?
I was shooting for the 6. Yeah.
I'd probably put Dawn higher. I've seen her in action. I'd give her an 8. Okay, and you gave yourself a score. Where would you score yourself?
With our immediate department in HR, I would say it would be between 7 to 8. But
Okay.
like Fernando said, it's a good point that for those that you can't reach out to every day, I would give myself a 6, 7 average with everyone.
And where's your skills, do you think? 5. Okay, so they're kind of all over that. So, if you can take anything away from this, some of those ingredients, it's in your slideshow. So, and I apologize, some of the slides didn't print out properly. All right, here we're moving on. So, let's look at this. Let's think about morale. Now, morale is a loaded question too, because sometimes, you know, when you're thinking about overall morale, you know, it means different things to different people. All I can tell you, just from experience, I've seen a lot of companies, not associated with your industry, that have very, very poor morales. People really don't want to be there. They're only going to work for a paycheck. So if we polled your entire workforce, what would they say? Now, you might have your own perspective. What do you think your team members would say that coming to work every day, where's morale 1 to 10? 7, that's pretty good. Morale. They like your job, they like being there, they like your coworkers.
Monday's a 6.
You got a 6 on a Monday and maybe closer to a 9 on a Friday?
9 for the rest of the week. Friday's about 7.
Oh, okay.
Because those are our 2 busiest days.
Gotcha. Where's morale in your business today?
6 or 7.
6 or 7? What do you think?
I don't know what that's
Oh, so it must be need improved. Okay, where do you work?
I'd say about an 8.
That's good. 8's good.
We have good morale, say at least an
8?
Right. Lower than that, I'd say like 4.
4. What do you see in your travels out there, Brian? Morales? All over the map?
Yeah, it really varies. I've seen as low as a 1 and
As high as an 8 or a 9?
yeah, rarely a 10.
Okay, how about morale in your business?
about 7.
7? 7, that's not bad. Jay, what do you see you're out there on members? You see the morale?
Oh, Catalyst members?
Yeah.
Boy, employee morale, I'm not sure I have I'm not sure I have a good read. I think I've got a read of the owner operators, but I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
not so much of the employees. Yeah, I didn't know if you could feel the morale sometimes if you go into some of the places that you get.
Oh, you want to know that part? Okay, well,
Yeah.
I would
You can feel morale. Would you agree? You can feel it? If it's bad, if it's negative?
You can probably feel the culture.
Yeah, you can feel the
I
culture.
would say if Catalyst members, just kind of that sense, I would say a 5.
5. What do you see at GB?
And GB in our
In your office.
department, I would give us between a 7 and 8. I think we have really,
Is that because Gordy's driving a good show there?
Gordy's driving an excellent show, and we really are like a family in our department.
Yeah, I know. I've been here. You guys do a good job. And I think it's really high at captain too. I've been there.
8, 9.
Yeah, I'd say a good 8, 9 at captain. That's great. What do you see in that alert these days?
Yeah, most likely we could probably all give ourselves maybe 1 tick up. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Yep.
Just because. So I would put us at probably a 7 or an
So you got a 7, 8 at alert. That's pretty good. How about you guys in your company? Where are you seeing?
I would say that it was higher. I think in the industry there's been a lot of changes and a lot of cuts and a lot of shift changes, things that's happened
So
recently.
where do you put it today, you think?
Today, probably like around the 5 or the 6.
5 or 6?
But I think that as a work environment, we're pretty good. It's just that right now a lot of things have happened that make it seem that it's not that great.
Okay, you guys the same way? So 6? Okay. All right, morale. And would you agree that it's affecting safety performance if it's low? And again, it could be just amongst that small group of population that you guys deal with that creates a lot of your problems. It affects part of efficiency, and really low morales can be like a cancer. They can affect virtually everybody. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. Really, where do you see the condition of your players? I mean, could they go out? And I'm not going to use extreme cases like the American Ninja Warrior. You ever see that TV show? That's a pretty cool show. We're not going to do that, but are your players really eating healthy every day, exercising a minimum of 5 hours a week, stretching every day, using their bodies properly? And where would you rank the condition of the players?
You take all those factors in there, 4.
It's pretty good for you, that's 4.
Maybe. Using your metrics?
Yeah, yeah. Of those lifestyles in that one handout.
It's left of 1.
All right, so you're a negative.
I mean, what you
I'm
said,
being honest. Yeah,
well, that's true.
it is true. You don't want to answer that either, okay. But you can answer that.
Well,
The condition of your-
We started, the group has signed up to diet, the ones that are heavy, and it's really working out well. And one of our people went to a leadership at Blacksburg leadership conference, and they did a project on that healthy eating.
Right.
And I think it's really helping now people to realize that they do need
Well,
health.
it's important. Where would you rank the condition of your workforce?
Such a broad question. I mean, we have young folks, we have older folks. I'd probably just go right in the middle. In
Around
that
5?
5, 6 area.
That's your middle. We have people take good care
Some are, some aren't.
Some people.
Brian, you get around the industry, you see a lot of stuff out there. What are you seeing in the industry? The condition of the player?
I've seen it in the negative figures, and I've
You
seen
see
it
it?
in the well above 10.
Good. Okay. It's all over. Health and condition of your workforce.
2.
You got a 2.
Maybe a 3.
Okay. 4? Dawn? Is it ranking, is it getting higher than it used to be?
It's getting higher than it used to be, but I see a lot more of it with our internal staff as opposed to our field staff.
Yep.
Our field staff they have a harder time because
Their schedules.
their schedules and they're on the run
They're beat.
and fast food or
They're tired.
whatever, right?
Yeah, they're wiped out.
We've seen a lot of our internal employees, people who work behind the desk, who really embrace eating healthier, but we have a much better support system amongst ourselves because we're
Yeah, you're close, you see each other.
Face with each other.
Right. Yeah, well, that makes sense. And that's typically the case in most companies. When you have people out in the field, you can't control everything that they're doing. You don't even see what they're doing. You only see them when you see them, and when you see them, they...
Plus, they don't have the facilities available in your office.
Right.
Like refrigerators to bring you all your dietary plan and
Right.
Weight Watchers, whatever food,
Anybody else have a thought? Jay, I don't know if you have an answer.
Well, I just have a question for you. What everyone here is answering is your top question, your rank the condition, not this, do you connect lifestyle to safety?
Well, that's the second question. Why are you doing that? When we wrote EMS, and it was in conjunction with Jay and Andy when this thing first evolved, was let's make a connection between lifestyle and safety, because there is a direct connection. The way people live drives their safety. So if they eat wrong, it affects safety. If they don't sleep, you all know it's all connected.